Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at another one of these brand new EZA units, STR Skinny Buu here. Now, there is now 2 Skinny Buus in Dokkan that are at least decent. I did Rainbow, the physical one, a long time ago, but I've not actually done a Rainbow video on him yet, so I do still need to get around to that. But this STR Evil Buu, he's actually pretty interesting, man. Like they made him really good in a specific situation, like really stupidly good, which is very interesting to me. So we definitely will be testing him out on the Majin Buu arc stage of Super Battle Road. But for now, let's just go ahead and go into some normal events and see how the upgraded STR Skinny Buu performs. Alright guys, so here we are in an event with STR Skinny Buu on a team, Rainbow at SA15, all that. We are on the Artificial Lifeform team. Right now, Skinny Buu is on 3 different teams. Unfortunately, 2 of them are 130% teams, though, in the Artificial Lifeform team and the Majin Buu arc team. So that is a bit unfortunate. We'll go ahead and get Skinny Buu in the middle there. That will get him a little bit of extra damage alongside STR Cell's EZA, who, of course, is very impressive. Now, Skinny Buu does a couple of things, right? Number 1, he has 90% attack and defense at the start of turn. Very good number. He also lowers enemy attack by 20%, so 1.2 million, I'll take that. But Buu also lowers enemy attack by 20%, attack and defense. That's going to be something that's very, yeah, 12k, okay. But that's going to be something that's very valuable in the long run. The other thing that Buu also does is he raises his attack for 6 turns on super attack. So he has a number of different factors that are just going to look very good for him. I actually really like what they did. I think they made this Buu, like, to go from what he was before, which is plus 18,000 attack when HP is 99% or below, to attack and defense 90%, all enemies attack and defense minus 20%, and then launches a guaranteed additional super, and that has a high chance of evading when there's a Buu Saga enemy present. Like, dude, that's a lot. Like, they completely changed him. There's, you know, LR Tech Cell, who fits in quite well on this team. I'm curious, yeah, how much damage will he take from Int Goku Black? Oh, this might knock us below Kid Buu's passive. That's okay, though, because, you know, obviously the Transformation Boost team is where Skinny Buu will be able to get his biggest, like, attack number, so that's not really that big of a deal, right? Artificial Lifeform team, though, has really got a lot of interesting options, and, like, you know, even though it is only a 130% team, I find myself liking LR Baby more and more as time is going on. I also think we do have Kid Buu's passive active, too. I think that actually is going to count. We're just above, well, okay, yeah, once we get the Buus linked up together, we jump way up. Wow, from a healing link, that's like 25k HP. That's really nice. But I do think Physical Kid Buu does have his passive active right here. This is a really strong rotation. Again, these EZAs have really helped out the Artificial Lifeform team. Like, over half of the EZA units are on Artificial Lifeform. So, look at that, 1.38 million by Kid Buu on a 130% team. And then Skinny Buu at 2 million on a 130% led team. Like, dude, I'm telling y'all, Artificial Lifeform, like, secretly is going to be super freaking good. Like, whenever they get their big leader, you know, be it Cell, like a Dokkan Fest Cell, or perhaps Android 13 or whatever, this team is going to be really interesting. There is a lot of very good units on here. And I just would like to point out, too, now that Heroes cards are coming to Global, I expect a lot more Dragon Ball Hero cards to be released. And a lot of those Dragon Ball Hero cards would be characters that I think would end up in Artificial Lifeform. So it's going to be very interesting moving forward. But, alright, let's head to another of Skinny Buu's teams. Alright, so now we're on the Buu arc team. I don't usually do a lot of videos on the Buu arc team. It's just, it is kind of a mess. I mean, Physical Kid Buu obviously is very good for the team, but the Buu arc team very badly could use a 40% support for the actual Buu arc team, you know, just to fit all units under one umbrella. That would be very beneficial, because, okay, 1.58 right away. That is, of course, linked up with Physical Kid Buu. You know, that's Super Buu getting his first, well, not Super Buu, but Skinny Buu. You know, what are they? They got him listed as pure evil. See, what's funny is between the Japanese version names of characters and the English, you know, basically dub version name of characters, like, it's so goofy. Like, you know, pure Majin Buu for the Japanese version, that's Kid Buu. Like, that, what we refer to as Kid Buu, that's who that would be. So that's, you know, very, very interesting. Looks like we're gonna tear through this Piccolo fight really, really quickly, so we're not gonna have much to worry about here. But the next thing I want to do, we're gonna go to the enhanced transformation team. Now that team, you know, you can run a full Buu team over there, so you know that's definitely a really good place for this Skinny Buu. But it's also, I think, probably gonna be where we'll get his best attack stat. I mean, if Artificial Life Form had a real category leader, that would be the place. You know, that Metal Cooler and then Physical Kid Buu rotation, that's big time. But, you know, Evil Buu, I'll be able to use, I guess I'll use probably the Tech World Tournament Cell. Man, I'm glad, you know, of all these World Tournament units, that Tech World Tournament Cell is probably the single one I've gotten the most use out of, like, you know, throughout, like, all my time playing Dokkan. Looks like we do still actually have Physical Kid Buu's passive here. It's, man, Dokkan events, they just don't have the difficulty. I mean, the only one, the Super Saiyan Goku event was, I consider pretty difficult. Like, that Goku, that final Goku phase, when he's enraged, like, you know, he could put up a real big fight. He's really strong. Like, he's close to, like, a Super Battle World level opponent in the amount of damage he could do. But, like, that's it. Like, you know, Broly, you know, in the Dragon Ball Super Broly, like, boss fight, you know, he's pretty good. Like, in terms of difficulty, you know, because he massively lowers your defense. So once that happens, once he massively lowers your defense, even to the best defensive units, you know, something like LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, he'll still actually be able to do a little bit of damage to them. So, Broly, you know, is very, very powerful in that aspect. Alright, so we looked at Evil Buu a little bit on the Buu Arc team. Again, not really that big of a deal. Next, we're going to go to the Transformation Boost team. I think I probably am going to go up against a Buu Saga enemy because, so Buu will get a guaranteed second super, but don't forget that he does raise his attack for 6 turns. So, you know, that, you know, getting Buu would have a very difficult highest attack stat to get because, like, you know, you would need like 3 turns of 3 super attacks for him, and that would get his best attack stat, which is obviously very unrealistic. But, you know, for at least a first couple turns, we will be able to get multiple supers. So I guess we'll head over to the Transformation Boost team. I figure we'll get one more turn of our boy Evil Buu here. I guess here's the one thing about Piccolo. Piccolo does actually have super high defense, but, like, you know, yeah, his defense is so high. It's so cool, Piccolo. But you hit him with 1 crit and he crumbles like toilet paper. So it's not really, all right, bye, Piccolo. Like, yeah, cool. Your defense is so impressive. Not really. He doesn't, you know, he's got nice defense, but he doesn't have defense like, I don't think, the Legendary Goku event. So there we go with Evil Buu. That turn, of course, we did not have Physical Kid Buu's full passive active, but, you know, decent enough number. Now let's head to that Transformation Boost team. Alright guys, so here we are on the Transformation Boost team, going up against a Majin Buu Arc opponent. So, Skinny Buu is now going to have a high chance of evading enemy attacks, 50%, and then he has a guaranteed second super attack. Now that guaranteed second super attack is going to allow us to get a lot of extra damage because of the fact that he does actually raise his attack for 6 turns. So, at this point, against a Buu Arc enemy, Skinny Buu has 90% attack and defense, he lowers enemy attack by 20%, launches a guaranteed super, has a high chance to dodge, and he raises his attack. Like, it's just, he is insane. Like, he's, like all of those things being active makes him just such a behemoth. Like, he will carry the Majin Buu Arc stage of Super Battle World completely. Like, you'll put him out there, like, you're going to be taking no damage. He is going to be very, very dominant. And, like, don't even get me started. What is the typing of that final boss? Oh, yeah. Vegito at the end there is physical. So, Buu is going to really, really dominate that Vegito fight big time. So, that's good. Alright, so let me go a couple of turns in the future. Let me keep getting super attacks with Buu. Let me get Tech Cell onto that rotation, and then we'll see what Skinny Buu is capable of doing after he's had his, you know, attack build up for quite a bit. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and see what Buu's numbers are going to look like here. He's sitting at, yeah, a very nice attack stat there, and 127,000 defense. Very, very good numbers to be sure. Buu will not be able to hurt us in any way, you know, from, Skinny Buu lowering his attack and all the shenanigans. You know, these teams are definitely getting a lot more interesting. You know, these Buu and Cell teams and Android teams, they're starting to get a lot better. 2.85, wow. And it's going to get higher on his second super attack at least. 3 million, okay. Well, that's interesting. We got him to a 3 million attack stat, so there you go. Skinny Buu certainly gets quite the powerful increase in effectiveness after his EZA. I mean, this just makes every single EZA that's coming in the future is just very, very exciting now, because these units go from being literal nothings to, like, some of the best units in the game, like, every time now. It's crazy. Alright, so this is Silent Executioner Majin Buu Pure Evil. His leader skill is Tech, Int, and STR. Key 3 and 80% to stats. I mean, that's not the worst. That definitely could be useful for some people in something like Dokkan Battlefield, right? So definitely not the worst leader skill ever. His super attack is a Super Kamehameha, which does supreme damage and raises attack for 6 turns. His passive skill, Vicious Judgment, is 90% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then all enemies get their attack and defense lowered by 20%. Very, very strong already. And then he launches a guaranteed second super attack and has a high chance of dodging enemy attacks if there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy present. So he's good. And in the Buu Arc stage, he will completely dominate. He is going to be vicious in there. His links are Majin, Brutal Beatdown, Kamehameha, Infinite Regeneration, Nightmare, The Wall Standing Tall, and Shattering the Limit. So he has good links for the teams that he's on, I do think so. His 12P multiplier is 133%. That's actually pretty low. And look at the numbers this Buu was able to put up. Like, it's crazy. He is very, very good. You know, one reason why he definitely is able to hit so hard is he does have a very high attack stat. 16,630 is a very, very good number. And then finally, our boy Evil Buu here is on 3 separate teams. He's on the Majin Buu Arc team, still waiting for that upgraded leader. Then he is over here on the Enhanced Transformation / Transformation Boost team. Definitely, well, I would say it's his best team, like, as far as, like, best attack stat, but, you know, the Artificial Lifeform team is just, you know, you put Physical Kid Buu on there, you put Int Metal Cooler on there, you know, and then those 2 units are very strong themselves. Like, you know, just besides the fact that they're also making other units around them stronger. And that's just a very interesting team. So, we'll go ahead and finish up here. They definitely did a really good job with our boy Evil Buu / Skinny Buu. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.